There are three forms for quadratic function. Standard form is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Factored form is y equals a x minus x1 times x minus x2. Vertex form is y equals a x minus h squared plus k. In this video, we will talk about standard form of a quadratic function. For number 1, y equals negative x squared plus 6x plus 7. Find y-intercept, roots, vertex, and axis of symmetry. For the y-intercept, that is f of 0. So we plug 0 into the function. You have negative 0 squared plus 6 times 0 plus 7 equals 7. So for y-intercept, it will be 0, 7. Second part about roots. For y equals negative x squared plus 6x plus 7, you can go to graphing calculator to figure out the roots, or you can do Ninja X. For the Ninja X, we do know ax squared plus bx plus c. Make sure this a is positive. Then you will do like this. A times c over a over a. Then this is a b. Therefore, first of all, you need to take this negative sign outside. So we need to change the sign for every single term. We know this a equals 1, b equals negative 6, c equals negative 7. Therefore, let's draw Ninja X. You have negative 7 over 1 over 1. Then here's a negative 6. For negative 7, the pair of a factor is 1, negative 7. You adding together get negative 6. Multiply get negative 7. So this is your answer. Variable is x. Therefore, your answer will be negative. Bottom up is x plus 1, x minus 7. Then we will set up this equal to 0 to figure out the zeros. We do know this, a times b equal to 0, which means a equals 0 or b equals 0. Therefore, I will set up x plus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 7 equal to 0. Your x equals negative 1 and x equals 7. Let's label as x1, x2. So for roots, you can write down x1 equals negative 1 and x2 equals 7. Or you can write down the coordinates like negative 1, 0 and 7, 0. For vertex, we know the y equals negative x squared plus 6x plus 7. We know this a equals negative 1, b equals 6, c equals 7. So h equals negative b over 2a, negative 6, opposite of b. Then 2 times negative 1 equals 3. Then you will get the k equals f of 3, which means plug 3 into the original function. You will have negative 3 squared plus 6 times 3 plus 7. So you get the negative 9 plus 18 plus 7. You will get 16. So the vertex, it will be 3, 16. Let's go to B. And for axis of symmetry, it's x equals h equals 3. Since we already know h equals 3, k equals 16, and we know a equals -1. Therefore, for y equals -1, then x minus 3 squared plus 16. For this -1, we can just write down negative sign x minus 3 squared plus 16. We already know a equals -1, x1 equals -1, x2 equals 7. Therefore, y equals -1 times x plus 1, because minus -1 means plus 1, then x minus 7. You can write down negative sign x plus 1, x minus 7. If you are allowed to use a graphing calculator, you can check whether these three forms of quadratic function are equal. Go to y equals -x squared plus 6x plus 7. Then y2 equals negative parentheses x minus 3 squared plus 16. For the y3, negative x plus 1, then times x minus 7. We will go to second graph, check the table. You could see y1, y2 table exactly same, which means the y1, y2 function are the same. Check y3. You can check y2, y3 exactly same, which means y1, y2, y3 are exactly the same.